So Rashee Rice is actually scary, and nobody's even realizing it. So we got the Kansas City Chiefs. They just went a whole season without Rashee Rice. And obviously it didn't end out too well since we lost to the Eagles in the Super Bowl. But something that we could take away from that season is that we went 15-2. We missed Rashee Rice for basically the whole season. Hollywood Brown for basically the whole season. And we still found a way to go 15-2. And we still found a way to go to the Super Bowl. So that's something that we could definitely build up on. But I don't think nobody realizes what Rashee Rice is doing, right? Now, obviously it was unfortunate last year because he was easily going to be on pace for like 1,500 yards. He would have played that season. But the first year, he had a calm 900 yards. He had a calm 900 yards. He would have had, I feel like if he would have played the whole 17 games, he would have had 1,000. But now this season, I could see Rashee Rice doing something absolutely special, whether that's 1,500 yards, whether that's 1,000 yards. I know Rashee Rice is going to be a 1,000-yard receiver if he's healthy. And the best news is that Rashee Rice isn't even going to face a suspension. I know a lot of people was expecting him to face a suspension, but Rashee Rice is not going to face a suspension. So now we get to finally see Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, and Worthy all on the field at the same time. We've never seen that. And then we also got Jalen Royals in the mix, who literally looks like a carbon copy of Rashee Rice. So this Kansas City Chiefs team is starting to become very, very scary. And a lot of people aren't really realizing it. That's due to the fact that we lost that Super Bowl, so they counting us out. But you can't count out this Chiefs team. This is no way you could count out this Chiefs team. You know, you can't count out none of these players. You can't count out Rashee Rice. You can't count out Worthy. You just can't count none of these dudes out because they're hungry. And now that we're coming off a loss, we have actually something to play for. I'm not saying we didn't have something to play for last season, but it's like now you're playing with a chip on your shoulder. You're coming off that loss. It's different when you're comfortable, when you're trying to three-peat, knowing you're the best. Now the Eagles are technically the best. So now the Chiefs is playing for something. And it's going to be very deadly. Yeah, man. It was just crazy, bro. That, Rashee Rice, I got that injury. And it hindered Mahomes' options, bro. It really did. I'm not gonna lie, it really did. But don't also forget that the Chiefs also still have Travis Kelce, who's obviously still a very good player. He's still at a high level. So can't even count out Travis Kelce, to be honest with you. But, yeah. But the Chiefs had to rely on Xavier Worthy to be game ready out of the gate. Now, luckily, he was able to handle being their first option for the most part. But he was meant to be their speedster who could take advantage of one-on-one matchups due to that talent that surrounded him on the field. And injuries wasn't only the reason the passing attack wasn't as effective as it once was. It was also due to some key options on offense regressing. Like I said, Travis Kelce, he's been declining since 2022. But nobody could have predicted that type of year he had in 2024. But honestly, man, Kelce's age was catching up to him. So it was hard for him to be getting all them targets. There's nothing wrong with that. There's literally nothing wrong with that at all. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm glad Kelce is back. And it's going to be crucial for the Chiefs offense that these two could stay healthy, bro. Hollywood and Rashee Rice, man. Like, they have to stay healthy. Kelce also everybody has to stay healthy, man. Because, this team could be deadly. But I believe that Rashee Rice, he will put on a show. He will put on a show because ACL injury is not bad. Like, obviously, nowadays an ACL injury is normal. You come right back from that. Like, everything is so advanced. So it's nothing really to be worried about. It's nothing to be scared of. Rashee Rice, he's still balling. He's still playing very good in training camp. Wait, no, what is these OTAs? In OTAs. Kareem Hunt, he's having a full offseason, so we also can't count out Kareem Hunt yet. Can't count out Kareem Hunt either. So this offense has a chance to be very, very good. Like, very, very good, no doubt. And I know Rashee Rice is gonna cook, man. I know he's gonna cook. This is what Rashee Rice had to say, quote, "We got a lot of guys. We are deep in depth in the wide receiver group. We're going to be explosive this year. We're just excited to put on a show, to be honest. We know it's going to be a show. Only thing in the way right now is time, so we're just waiting patiently." So Rashee Rice is very, very confident this Chiefs offense will be something deadly. He's very confident that this Chiefs offense would be potent. Like the Chiefs' offense is going to be dangerous. I'm confident as well because honestly, I mean, they was close to being dangerous last season. If they would have just stayed healthy, they would have been dangerous last season, man. And all these guys is looking amazing in OTAs, and that's honestly the best thing about all of this is that they're looking amazing in OTAs. Like, really though. But the Chiefs would kick things off against the Chargers in Brazil in Week 1, and a fast start to the season would give them a leg up on a push for a 10th straight AFC West title. So if the offense is going to be as good as Rice thinks it would be, it could also be the start of a run to a 4th straight Super Bowl appearance, which is absolutely crazy. And that Week 1 game, I don't know, man. The Chargers is a little tough. I'm not gonna lie, the Chargers is a little tough, especially to be playing in Week 1. But we're not losing the season opener. I'm sorry, it's just not happening. We're not gonna lose to them. I could put a lot of money on that too. The odds is at negative 144 right now. I was gonna throw 1.5K on that. Like, I think I probably like I'm a bug out, but I was literally gonna throw 1.5K on that game. Get a quick $1,000 off of that. But yeah, man, I'm not gonna lie. The Chiefs, they're gonna do what they gotta do. Rashee Rice, he's gonna make a big impact, and there's no doubt about that. Then you got Travis Kelce, who I for some reason don't think he's washed yet. I feel like he also has a chance to even come back stronger as well. But this excitement around this Rashee Rice return, it's the realest out of everything. Like, it's real, man. It's real. The Chiefs' offense was screaming for a main threat last season because once Rashee Rice went down to injury, man, the Chiefs had to change their plans. But they not going to run into the issue at the wide receiver position in 2025 because Rice is set to return. Hollywood is here. Worthy's here. Jalen Royals is here. Juju Smith-Schuster is here. This is scary. This is scary, boy. I'm telling y'all. Rice looked electric last year. Good enough to literally change the game for Kansas City. So just imagine what he's going to do this season. Whew. Oh, my God. And, you know, they had DeAndre Hopkins. That was cool. That was cute or whatever. But, bro, it was a good little run with DeAndre Hopkins. That was cool, honestly. But we're going to see what Rashee Rice about to do. But yeah, man, so basically that sums it all up. Basically my opinion is that Rashee Rice is going to change everything for the Kansas City Chiefs next season. And that's been evident with how he's been playing in OTAs. But it's more videos to come, man. I know I'm not being as consistent as I used to. I mean, it's been so hard ever since I started working a job, bro. But don't worry, man. I'm uploading more than I was, though. That's for sure. It's me and Boy Chiefs already. I'm out. Peace. We'll get to the daily uploads again very soon.